Welcome to Pop Culture Unplugged. Today we're diving into a topic that runs deep through style, sound, and identity, car culture. From custom builds to weekend meets, this movement is about more than transportation. It's about passion, creativity, and connection.
Exactly. Car culture is self-expression on wheels, whether it's tuning engines, restoring classics, or rapping a car to match your personality. It's an art and a lifestyle combined. So I'm really excited for this conversation.
It's amazing how every car tells a story, not just about performance, but about the person behind the wheel.
Right. You can tell who someone is by the car choices. Some people chase speed, others chase style, every detail, the stance, the paint, the interior reflects who they are for real.
It is not just local anymore. From GDM imports to lowriders, from muscle cars to EV swaps, car culture has become global.
Absolutely. You can go to a car meet in California, Japan, London, and the energy feel the same. Social media made that possible. A single post or video can bring enthusiasts together from across the world.
It's also influenced fashion, photography, and even music. You see it in streetwear, brands, music video, and the aesthetics of modern pop culture.
Definitely. It's all connected. You might see a model shoot styled around a car or a music video centered on the automotive scene. The visuals, the sound, and the culture feed into each other.
Now, one thing I have always heard debated, what's more important, performance or appearance? What do you think?
That's the classic argument. Some people are all about horsepower and handling, other cars more visual and detail. But that's the best part. There's room for everyone. It's not about competition, it's about creativity. But I like luxury.
Do you think electric cars are changing the culture?
They're definitely reshaping it. The sound and the mechanics are different, but the passion is the same. People are already modifying Teslas, experimenting with electric swaps, and bringing that same creativity into a new era.
So if you have to sum it up, what makes a car culture so powerful? Like, what do you believe is the energetic way of car culture?
Um, Car culture is freedom. It's the connection between people, art, and motion. It's about building something that represents who you are and sharing it with the community that understands it.
Do you have a car and do you have a connection with your car?
Yes, I have two cars right now. I have a Honda Pilot and a Nissan Sentra. So it just, my connection is low on gas. It don't cost me a lot. Because, I'm on a budget. I'm a college student. So that's really the connection I have on my car right now. It's just money friendly.
Which one do you choose to ride on a daily? Like, what is your favorite car between the two?
Probably the Honda because it's a truck and it's bigger. It just feel more luxury in it. As I said before, I like luxury. It's bigger, more space, and it's good on gas as well. So I'll choose the Honda.
Well said. It's a reminder that what happens under the hood and behind the wheel tells a story about we've been and where we're going. It's only
That's the PSA right there.
it's stopped at that.
Yeah.
So, well, we'll dive into cars. What do you think? What is your dream car? What is necessary a car that you think has been a dream of yours for a minute?
My dream car is the Maybach truck because it's luxury and it got hydraulics in it. You could like, I don't, that sounds crazy. I was gonna say bounce up and down the car, but it got hydraulics and it's a luxury car. It's pretty fast, so I'll say the Maybach truck, the Mercedes Maybach truck. That's my favorite. That's my like dream car right there.
That's interesting because me and you got the same car. I was thinking the same thing. Like Mercedes, that's been my dream car since I was little. But for me, I always say the BMW. It's something about the BMW, the aesthetic, the way it drives, the feeling you get when you just pushing the gas to start. It's that adrenaline that rushes. And the BMW has always looked cool ever since I was younger.
The BMW, they say that's the black man wish, so everybody want that car. Especially if you from an urban area, everybody always want like a BMW or M competition thing, so.
Well, we'll be right back with this PSA.
Every day, More and more college students choose to drink more coffee and not get enough sleep. This results in them sleeping during class, in obscure places in public, and when they're trying to study. Make sure you get enough sleep. Don't always rely on coffee.
Hard to improv.
He said energetic, curious. He started reading them.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to force. Then that would have been easy as hell to improv off that. All right, what do you think the next topic should be?
It's right there, right? That's the whole script. Let's just talk about experience.
So, what experiences you have with cars in the past? For example, just late night driving. What are some of the experiences you have when you're driving?
Um, See, I don't do this. I like to just ride around in a nice car. I get a lot of rentals too. Like I just rented we talk about electric cars, the Cybertruck, rented McLaren. I just like to ride around late night, take long rides, look at nice houses. I'll go ride around and just sightsee for real. You feel me? I like just riding around in cars, sightseeing, especially road trips. I love road trips, taking long road trips. I love driving. It just eases my mind. I feel like it's easier to just think when you're just taking a long drive by yourself. So,
Speaking of road trips, because we still on the car culture thing, and that's a real common thing with cars. People take road trips. What's the farthest road trip you ever took?
personally, me, I drove to Atlanta, so I think that was like 14 hours. It wasn't that bad though. It was pretty cool. This one I used to mess with the ganja, so I was just riding.
And this 14-hour drive, you drove it in one of your cars, or you had a rental?
Yeah, nah, it's crazy because I took a lemon. It was an expedition, and I drove an expedition 2,000 way expedition all the way to Atlanta, 14 hours.
14 hours with no problems, no nothing?
You know what?
No problems, no nothing with the
Nah,
car?
no problems at all. I ain't had no problem. I take care of my cars. Make sure you get them oil changes, all that. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of that, what's something you should tell somebody who want to have a car and to keep up with the maintenance? What's some advice you could give them?
Well, stay in your budget, because nowadays a lot of people will go buy a fancy car, and now they paying 1,000 for a car note, and they be young, so they paying 1,000 for insurance. So if you get a car, I say you start off getting a car, you could just buy out like save up like 8,000 and go buy a car. But other than that, don't just go putting no down payment and getting a high car note, high interest rate. You want to get something that's comfortable for you and something that would be more like pocket friendly. Because you still young, you gotta have money aside to save and stuff like that. So don't just go buy nothing crazy as your first car.
Give us some examples of some cars that somebody should buy for a first time buyer.
I'll say like a Honda or a Nissan, because when they good on gas, they maintenance not that expensive like a foreign car. You feel me? They gonna last you a long time. So you get a Honda, that's something you can pass down to your kids.
Not for real, because I remember my mom had the same Honda for over 20 years.
Yeah.
No problem. It just started acting up after 20 years. So think about it, 20 years of that same car is still running powerful,
Yeah.
and that's a Honda.
It's still, and it's not gonna be that much now that it's acting up. It's like the parts cheap, the maintenance cheap, so it's still cool.
Even gas, I think at most it might take $25 to fill up the Honda.
Yeah.
Think about it compared to where most foreign
I
cars.
don't know, cause I know now. I remember I went to the gas station, the Wawa right here, and I spent like $45. I'm like, yo, fill me up. I'm like, damn, I should never told you fill me up, cause I ain't know That sounds crazy. But I didn't know it was gonna be $45. I didn't know it was gonna be $45 for gas, bro.
Yo, $45 is crazy though. I'm telling you, like the $25, it's a lifesaver. Cause I'm telling you, people spend 45, 50. I work at a gas station myself, so I seen people come in there with nice cars all the time and really spend $70, $80 on gas, and I'd be like, that is outrageous. I will stick with the Honda for $25.
Yeah, I'll definitely stick with a Honda, Nissan. Nissan's good too, because I got a Nissan Sentra. That's probably better on gas, and it's only like $30 to fill up, and they'll last me the whole week. So I just feel like Nissan, Honda, those are the best cars. Oh, Toyota too, to start off with, because they just good on maintenance, good on gas, and you're not going to really pay a lot for it. So.
Do you have anything like done to your car? Like, do you have tints? I don't know, K-tuned your car? Do you have any improvements to your car?
Yeah, I definitely got tints, but I had to take out the front window tints because in Jersey tints not legal, so I don't need no cops pulling me over. So, but yeah, I don't really do much to those. Those not really cars you gotta really tune up all crazy. Once I get like something different, then I'll put more work into it. But those cars, you don't really need to mess with those cars and tune them up. You probably mess it up trying to tune it up.
Speaking of your dream car, are you planning to get it soon, or you're still sticking it out with the Honda?
I gotta stick with the Honda right now. That car like $325,000, so I ain't got that. I know I'm on TV and all, but I ain't got that yet.
Yeah. It's hard though. It's hard in the economy though. Like, I definitely say car culture though in general for me it's really big and it's powerful. I feel like, just even going out to watch car meets. You can go to car meets in Jersey, Pennsylvania. It's all over the world. All over the world, you see on social media, people have, car meets. They drive, they showing out their cars, they doing donuts. People, it's just the environment is there. Have you ever been to a car meet?
Yeah, I just went to a car show 2 weeks, and I was doing interviews for King TV. So it was pretty fun. I really like cars. I grew up around cars. My father was a car head. I'm a car head. My little brother is. So we all in the family love cars. So it was just a good experience, just watching all the different things people did to their car and stuff like that, the different designs, things of that nature. So I definitely love car shows and car meets. That's why car culture is very important nowadays. So, yeah.
You ever been to 1 and 9? The car meets at 1 and 9?
No, I ain't never been to the car meets on 1 and 9.
The car meets 1 and 9, man. Those was good times. I think they stopped doing it because people then dying over there recently because of the high-speed chases from the cops. But before then, the 1 and 9 races, it was a lot. People would block off that whole section of 1 and 9 and just race down race down the parkway, and it was just fun because
this is legal.
This wasn't legal. That's the thing about it.
Right.
After a while, the cops would pull up, and you would have to just disperse and hope not to get caught by the cops. But just leading up prior to the cops, it was fun. Like, I remember one time I went out there with my cousins because he the one that put me on the cars, and we went out there for a show, and we was out there for 3 hours, and that probably was one of the best moments I had in my life. Just seeing cars racing down the street, it felt like I was in a Fast and Furious movie. Growing up, like, I feel like, especially a car culture, Fast and Furious is a movie that played big in that.
Nah, for real. Well, like, coming from Newark, they heavy on cars in Newark. Like, I had my fair share of runs with cars in Newark, you feel me? But, like, in Newark, it's very dangerous, the car culture in Newark, because there's a lot of stolen cars. Like, then everybody is involved in that. So it's like, it's very dangerous. So car culture, some places like in urban areas, I won't really say it's something positive, because then you got things like that. Like, most likely them people is from Newark, like the people that's on 1 doing these car meets, people dying in car accidents, getting chased and stuff like that. So different places got different effects with the car culture thing. So you gotta
I definitely believe that because, in my area, it's not really like that, but it doesn't really show that bad. But we'll be right back with this PSA.
You talking to me? You talking to me?
All right, Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up. That is so fat.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody!
But I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown, I amuse you?
Our last segment, we're gonna just play a little game. We're gonna go through a certain amount of cars. We're gonna name 2 cars, and we're gonna see which one do you like better.
Sounds fun.
All right, BMW or Mercedes?
You know, like, I love the BMWs because they just give, like, you know, that's the black man wish. But I'm going to go with the Mercedes. The Mercedes just more luxury. And, like, if you ever roll in a Mercedes and a BMW, like, you feel good getting out of BMW, but hopping out the Benz, you feel me? You feel way better hopping out the Benz.
The Trackhawk or the Lamb truck?
See, I'm from the trenches, so I'm gonna go Trackhawk. But of course, I love the Lambs, like the Urus truck. I rented one of those, but I gotta go Trackhawk. Feel me? Fastest SUV, and just the way it handles itself, the control on it's easier, and it's all-wheel drive. So I gotta go Trackhawk.
All right, let's say Honda or Nissan?
Dang, it's hard right here, but I just feel like Honda. Only reason I'm picking Honda is because more people in my family had Hondas. You feel me? Used to take their car, run to the store. But I just gotta say, Honda. It's better on gas. You really don't hear Honda messing up like how Nissan mess up. Even though they both good with maintenance, I still say Honda.
Toyota or Lexus?
Well, you know Lexus the luxury brand of Toyota, I believe. So I gotta go Lexus just for the more luxury feel over the Toyota.
All right, Ferrari or a Corvette?
You know you gotta go Ferrari. Just off the price range, it's a big difference. Like Ferrari more of a foreign car. You know, Corvette, that's American made. You know, the foreign cars is way better than an American made car. So it's probably more issues and more expensive, but I'll definitely go Ferrari, like the Spider Girl.
We'll go to the traditional Lamborghini or the Bugatti?
Dang, I'm going Lamb though. I know Bugatti, it's like $1 million car, but I'm definitely going Lamborghini. Gotta go Lamborghini. Is one of the fastest SUVs behind the Trackhawk and the Hellcat Durango. So yeah, definitely go Lambo. Got to.
Nah, I don't know about that. I feel me. I have to go to Bugatti because don't get me wrong, a Lamb truck is more accessible, but it's just something about that Bugatti. Like
I just feel like the Bugatti out of style now. Like it's played out.
it ain't never out of style, man. If you ever see the millionaires, the rich people, they always got Bugattis, every single one. And now they might have a Lamborghini. Don't get me wrong, but a Bugatti, that's like a real life status symbol. Like, and that goes into my part about cars. Do you feel like cars are a status symbol, depending on what type of car it is to the person?
Definitely. A car could be looked at as an investment for your business. You could write off your cars, be like, oh, you promoting your business. Because somebody see you jump out a car that's $300,000, they want to see what you do now. So it's definitely like a marketing tool, and it's definitely just a luxury feel and a status symbol. Because the better your car is, the more looks you get.
Do you think, and that goes to my other question, do you think people get treated fairly or unfairly based on the type of car they have?
Well, they don't need to be treated, because some people walking out here and taking buses, so they don't need to be. I was there too, so I don't feel like you should get treated if you driving a car with 3 wheels. You shouldn't be getting treated differently. You feel me? You got a car that gets at point A and point B, then you need to be grateful.
Now, speaking on cars, we already at Keene University. what are some of the nicest cars that you've seen on campus so far? Just, roaming around, you probably was in a parking lot seeing a nice car. What are some of the cars that you've seen here that you feel like are nice or
I
that
see
you
a
seen
lot
that's nice?
of like Teslas. They got the little thing.
They
you
do got
plug
the charging port
yeah,
right
the charger
there. Yeah.
portal. So I see a lot of Teslas. I'm not really a big fan of electric cars. I'm scared of it. I don't know what to expect driving an electric car, but they still look nice. I like the way the Tesla's built, things like that, especially the Model X.
Why don't you like electric cars?
I don't know. I just feel like they're gonna blow up on me or something when I'm driving it. And I done seen videos on Twitter like people driving a Tesla and then the Tesla just crash, stuff like that, or it's locked, they can't get out. I ain't driving I don't want to drive a robot. You feel me? That's a robot at the end of the day. I'm cool on that.
But you gotta think about it. In this day and age, there's gonna be a lot of electric cars. Cause think about it. Let's go off top for a little bit. Even when you're flying a plane, you know that the pilot doesn't really control the plane, right? This is autopilot. So think about it. Autopilot is getting controlled by somebody that's not the pilot for however long it is. And the only thing the pilot doing is lifting it off and landing it. So think about it.
That's why I don't fly. I ain't about to be on no plane and the pilot not even control. Now you just told me the pilot don't even control the plane. Yeah, I ain't getting on that no more.
But it can't be that bad because at least with the electric cars, even if it's self-driving, you still are behind the wheel, so you still are in power of control your wheel. Well, you might could take your foot off for a little bit and rest, but at some point you have the Teslas and stuff like that are designed to, if they notice somebody sleeping, they'll wake you up. Like they'll set an alarm to wake you up, so you get up and gotta control the wheel. Cause after a while, it's not gonna keep driving. So.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like just coming up with something like that, that's just crazy.
But think about it, it's gonna be the future investment in electric cars because, gas prices is cheap. It's not cheap no more. We not getting gas for $2 or nothing. We getting gas. Gas is $3 now, probably higher than that.
But look, this is what I think. If you flood the market with the electric cars, then electricity gonna go up. And my bill already high in the crib.
Facts. I believe that though, cause how else you gonna charge your car if you got an electric car? You feel me? You gonna have to use that electricity.
Yeah.
You feel me? But
I just seen I forgot the dude's name, but did you hear? This kind of on top. But did you hear about the dude who made gas himself? Like he made his own gas.
Nah, I never heard about it.
I forgot his name though. I'm gonna show you.
But yeah, I feel like for the most part, electric cars is gonna be the future, whether you like it or not. Especially with the way this new generated AI is, I think it is. I think a lot of the cars, I think that could possibly damage the car culture because of the body of work itself from just being a regular gas car. The upgrades, it's just not going to hit the same because it's on an electric car. It's no longer maintenance that where, your maintenance is just probably electricity. You might have to charge your car battery.
Yeah.
And you just plug it up instead of, really going into the thing and getting it done. But, that's all we have today, folks. Thank you for enjoying the episode of Pop Culture Unplugged. Deuces.